Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back and I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. First of all, let me wish you a very happy new year. It is officially 2025 and I am low-key excited about the new year. I always get this sense of renewal and reinvigoration around the new year. I'm always excited about it. I'm a January baby. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday's on the 16th, so I'm really excited about that. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. I don't really get that excited about my birthday since I moved to the US because it was always winter time. Oh my God, because I moved to New York, right? So it was always winter time. It was always cold. I didn't want to do anything. And it's right after the holidays too, so it's like, what am I going to get into? But now that I'm in Florida, the weather is nicer and I tend to do something fun around my birthday. This time around, not doing anything, okay? Because I am heavily pregnant. I am almost 32 weeks today. So that makes it 8 months. So baby is literally right around the corner. It is gonna be crazy, but it's also exciting. So looking forward to that. But how are you guys doing? Fill me in. What's going on? Tell me about it. Talk to me. All right. Is that enough chatting? Yes, I think so. Glad to see your face again. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new and maybe you like what you see, maybe not so much the rambling, but if you like makeup and all things beauty, then please consider subscribing. But today, I promised you guys this from last year that I was gonna share a Sephora haul with you from the Sephora sale. I know, the Sephora sale was in November. I'm just getting around to filming my haul. I'm gonna share with you the things that I picked up, and there will be a couple more hauls coming up because I picked up things during my hiatus when I was not filming. I was out of commission for like 6 months or so because I was just sick, okay? I was moving, newly pregnant, and sick. But I did shop, I picked up some things, and then I got a few things in PR. I also went on a Creators and Friends trip. Well, actually 2, but you know, a Creators and Friends trip, so I got some PR from that as well. So there'll be upcoming hauls. Bear with me, I'm trying to split them up in a way that makes sense. And I decided to start with Sephora hauls. So we're gonna jump into the things. It's a lot of things. When I'm looking at it like directly, I'm like, that's a lot of things. I thought you didn't pick that much up, but apparently you did. All right. And I'm going to mix some things in there that may not necessarily be just from Sephora. All right. Enough yapping. Let's just jump right into it. All right. We're going to start off the haul with fragrances, but I need to say this. Unless you're VIB Rouge, or you have a friend that's VIB Rouge that lets you participate, there's this like code or one-time coupon or link or whatever that you can send someone as a VIB Rouge that will give them 20% off the sale as well. Or you can just wait for the 20% off a single purchase that comes later in December, because otherwise you're only getting 10 or 15%, which is not that great, right? And honestly, as the years go by, the brands themselves are having better sales than Sephora, right? But like, I'm not gonna yuck your yum because I participated in the Sephora sale. I'm VIB Rouge, so I got my 20%, so I kind of still, you know, got a decent deal off these fragrances. All right, let me jump into this. Oh, look at my nails. Can I show you my nails really quick? Aren't those cute? So I've gotten into acrylics. Well, I should say I've gotten back into acrylics rather than press-ons. I'm just treating myself, honestly. I do still love my press-on nails, but going out and getting my nails done is a way that I get out the house and just get pampered a little bit. So I've been getting my nails done. Anyway, here we go. Merit. I picked up this new fragrance from Merit. This is called the Retrospect L'Extrait de Parfum. This is the first fragrance released from Merit, I do believe, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think it's their first foray into fragrance. It's this cute little bottle, right? It is how many ounces? Lord, let me read the box. It is 1 fluid ounce, 30 milliliters. And she's a pricey little girl. She is expensive. Cute little bottle. When I initially got this bottle, it was a headache to open. It has this little indent right here that you would think would make it easy to open. No, it's not that easy. You kind of have to twist the top to make it easier to pop the top off. But anyway, this is a nice little fragrance. Let me see if they have the notes on the box. Yes, they do. So top notes are bergamot, pear, ambrette, and aldehydes. Heart is jasmine, rose, rosemary, violet, and orris. And then bottom we have vanilla, musk, and moss. So it says here, retrospect is a rich, nuanced scent that evolves throughout the day. Clean, soft notes open, followed by a subtle floral center before settling into a base of musk, vanilla, and moss for a warm second skin finish. And that is so true. It opens very fresh, right? And you're like, ooh, that smells good. And then you get a very light floral scent. It's not too sweet. It's not overwhelming, but it's like a gentle floral. And then throughout the day, it just becomes a second skin scent. It just smells fresh on your skin, but there's a little bit of warmth to it with the vanilla. But the vanilla is not overly sweet on my skin. It smells good, but it smells like second skin, which means someone has to be close to you to really smell it. It doesn't really have a wide cast, right? Or what do they call that? The sillage. It doesn't really spread away from your body for everyone to smell it. It's a very soft, warm scent that is very intimate. And I really like it. So I've been enjoying this. And here's the thing. Pregnancy? Whoo, girl, I have a whole little fragrance collection. My fragrance collection is not enormous, but I could not wear perfume for the first 6 months. No, it was too much, too intense. I couldn't do it. So now I can finally wear fragrances, but they still have to be very subtle. If they're too overwhelming, I can't do it. And even if I like shower after wearing it, like I can tolerate scents for a little bit, but then I have to shower before I go to sleep. And heaven forbid it gets in my hair, it's over. So with this fragrance, it's very light and I can tolerate it. So that's what I really enjoy about that particular fragrance. So next up, I picked up this Nest fragrance. I am not like big on Nest. I don't know a lot about Nest fragrances. This is my first one. So I was in store. Never go in store, guys. I was in store and there was a Nest representative there. And they told me to try this perfume out. I was like, all right, whatever. And this one just has, I don't know, like, oh my God. It reminds me of this perfume oil that my aunt had in her bathroom. She had it on her vanity. This little tiny vial, but it was so concentrated and so sexy. And I was so in love with that fragrance. And I've been trying to find it ever since in an actual perfume. And I finally found it. So on the box it says, this warm gourmand fragrance envelops you with the aroma of vanilla bourbon absolute, accented by a sophisticated blend of orange bitters and rich brown sugar, enhanced with hints of night blooming jasmine and soft musk. Oh my God. Yes, yes, and yes. You do get like a bourbon scent to it. It's definitely vanilla. I don't get the orange bitters, but I'm sure it's like offsetting something. The rich brown sugar. Yeah, I'm smelling that too. So it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Like it's not overwhelming at all. And I think the jasmine and musk is, yeah, I'm into that. So I feel like my fragrance notes that I love, definitely vanilla, definitely jasmine, and I seem to like musk as well. This, yes, this is absolutely delicious. I love this scent so much. When he spritzed this on me, I bought the travel size. So I bought it like back in the summer. And then for the sale, I was like, I love that so much, I need the full size. So that's what I did. All right, let's jump into the makeup, but let's start out with the skincare portion of it. The first up is the Ilia The Base Face Milk, which is a lightweight moisturizer. It's hydrating, soothing, plumping with a barrier renewal complex. Listen, you want to know how to catch me when it comes to marketing? Tell me something's milky. That's how you get me. If it's skincare, oh my God, tell me it's a milk. It's over. And let it be white and milky like this. It's over. I want it so bad. So I saw this in store and I was intrigued. And here's the thing, my skin, let me take this ring off. My skin has not been happy. I've been breaking out. My skin's kind of dry, but also oily. It's just a whole thing. So I wanted to get some hydrating products that weren't too heavy because I still have oily skin, but I wanted them to be a little bit more hydrating than like a gel cream. So when I saw this and heard the name, it's the name that got me. I was like, give it to me. And look, it's milky. Oh my God. So it's like a milky essence because it is runny. It's like a watery product. Oh my God. And it feels very hydrating while still being lightweight. It feels good on the skin and I like it as a hydrating step. So I definitely wanted to try it out. When I got it on my hands, I was like, oh my God. So that's the first thing that I picked up. Like it says, it's a lightweight moisturizer. So it's not heavy, but I feel like it's hydrating at the same time. So I haven't used this too much so far. I think I've used it twice. Both times I was happy with it. So I'll continue to use her. She's a good little bird. And then I also picked up the Merit Great Skin Prime and Moisturizer. So this has gone a little bit viral. A lot of people have been trying this out and they seem to love it. So I decided to try it out as well. The bottle feels very lightweight. How much product is in here? 1.7 ounce. Ooh. So this one is more of a actual moisturizer, like a lotion. Pumps out. This to me doesn't feel as hydrating as the milk, but it's still hydrating and it's a prime and moisturizer, which means you can use it as a base for makeup, which I'm always looking for. What I like to do is double my skincare with my makeup. I know I'm in the minority when I say I love when my makeup doubles as skincare because most people are like, oh, I don't want skincare ingredients in my foundation or in my makeup. I do my skincare anyway, so I don't need additional steps. I want my skincare in my makeup. You know why? Because I'm not doing a ton of prep before I do makeup because I have oily skin. And the more layers I put on, the heavier my face feels and the more I want to scrape it off at the end of the night. So I would rather combine steps like skincare and foundation or skincare and a priming step all in one so I don't have to do layers and layers. But that's just me. That's just me. And let me tell you something. You see when you wash your face off at night, like you wash your makeup off at night, you want your skin to still feel good, right? And I feel like when there is skincare infused in my makeup, my skin feels better at night when I cleanse everything off. So sue me, I'm the one that likes to have skincare in my makeup. Anyway, this guy says it's a lightweight cream that instantly blurs and preps the skin for makeup while helping to provide time-release hydration for perfected skin all day. Now, would I agree with that? I'm not so sure because the times that I've used this under makeup, yeah, it preps the skin. It feels like a lightweight moisturizer, but I don't feel like it blurs anything. I don't feel like it really primes the skin. In fact, a priming moisturizer that I prefer over this would be the Victoria Beckham Celery Rejuvenating Prime and Moisturizer. Now this is a prime and moisturizer. To me, this hydrates the skin, it preps the skin. It doesn't necessarily blur, but I feel like makeup applies really well over it. It has a slight glow to it. I picked this up on sale too because Victoria Beckham Beauty had like a 25% off or 20%, something like that. And I was like, I want to try this out because I heard from Holt Mess Tom that I need to try this out because they really love it. And I'm like, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to trust and believe, even though they prefer a glowier look to their skin. I'm like, I feel like I should try this, and I have not been disappointed. So I picked this up separate and apart from the Sephora haul, but love that, okay? But this guy, I feel like it's just okay. I'm not getting like, you know, the hype that everybody else has been getting. I don't know, like everybody else is like, oh my god, it's so great. Oh my god. All right, I've spoken way too much so far. Way too much. I'm just way too chatty. So let's try to move a little bit faster through these. All right. I picked up 2 setting sprays. All right. First one size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This is the best all night setting spray that you can find on the market. One size just has this on lock. When it comes to foolproof, long-lasting, waterproof makeup, one size has it. I don't know what to tell you. Patrick Starr did the damn thing with this. I had the travel size one all along, and I'm not like big on setting sprays, but I'm getting more into that because of how my skin has changed. And this guy, the travel size, phenomenal. So I picked up the full size without a doubt. And then I also grabbed the new one from Makeup by Mario, which is the Surreal Skin Soft Setting Spray. The one from one size is an aerosol finish, which is very lightweight. It's airy, sets your makeup down, but doesn't add any dew. The Makeup by Mario one is more of a spray. It's still a airy spray. Comes in this kind of bottle. Still airy, right? Should I do some now? But it feels a little wetter. It feels wetter, more hydrating than the Patrick Starr one size one, which is literally like a hairspray for your face. I feel like this is for the long lasting, you know, girlies that need something that's gonna say, ooh, no girl, that was nasty, got in my mouth. But yeah, if you want an all-nighter spray, that's the one size. I think that and the Urban Decay all-nighter spray, neck and neck. Well, no, I think one size is better than all-nighter. And then all the other sprays just, they follow up. But the Makeup by Mario is more of a hydrating spray. And when I'm feeling really dry, I'll go in with that one first and then go in with the one size. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you another one that rivals the one size, since I saw it in front of me. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. 36 hours defy transfer. Up to 36 hours. Let me tell you something. They sent this to me in PR. I would have never tried it otherwise. And let me tell you, this is so good. Honestly, this is what made me remember the one size, you know? Because again, I'm not a setting spray girly, but I remembered the one size because of this, because I feel like this is very comparable, if not like a dupe. Okay? I know dupes are like a thing now, but whatever. It's a dupe, okay, of this one size. If you want to get a drugstore option, get this one, because I'll tell you right now, when I run out of this is easy for travel because it's 1.76. The one size one is 3.4. So technically this can be travel friendly too, because that can go in your carry-on because they allow up to 3.7. Do they allow aerosols? I don't know. Either way, let me tell you something. This one from L'Oreal, this Infallible, is so good. It is so good. I took this on the Creators in Friends trip because it was so good. It's small, it's easy to travel with, and it's not as, here's the thing though. I don't want to say it's not as pricey, because how much is it? Let me check. All right, see now, this is $13.99 at Ulta. Obviously, you can use coupons. You can probably get it cheaper at other drugstores. You can always find drugstore makeup on sale, so you can get it cheaper. But let's just say, all right, $14. Right? Why is it saying 2.54 ounces? It's not 2.54 ounces. Not at all. It is the 1.76, right? So for this size, 1.76, let me see what the one size is. The one size is $32 for the 3.4 ounces. So it's double the size of the L'Oreal, right? But 14 times 2 is 28. You see where I'm going with this? It's very close in price to the one size. So it's not like, oh my God, it's so much cheaper. But instead of buying the one size travel size at 1 ounce, which is $17, just get this as your travel size, right? And then have the one size, because I feel like they're interchangeable, honestly, truly. And again, price point, kind of same. So I really don't think you're saving that much. I mean, you are saving $4. Let's be honest, you would be saving $4 for equivalent sizes, but they're not equivalent sizes. So I don't know where I was going with that. Either way, I'm happy to have both. The Makeup by Mario one, again, is more hydrating. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about foundations. Yeah, let's do foundations. So I use this in a Get Ready With Me already, so you already know I have it. It is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I have the shade Gingerbread 430N. I wanted to try this out because everybody was trying it out. Honestly, truly. Plus, I feel like Huda Beauty does like decent foundation products. They're a little bit heavier. They're full coverage, they're scented, all that good stuff, right? But she's veering away from that just a little bit. She's changing up her brand to be a little bit more easy breezy, like a little bit more lightweight friendly, because honestly that's where beauty and makeup is trending right now, is to go with less heavy caked on full beat and more like natural makeup. So this guy, even though it's like a medium coverage foundation, it's more lightweight, right? And it's meant to blur the skin. Now blurring, I feel like, I don't know, everybody's using blurring in their makeup description now. Is this blurring? I guess it's a little bit blurring. I do like it, but I feel like, I don't know, like the jury is still out, because I've worn it before where it looks fantastic depending on what my prep step is. But then I've worn it other times where I feel like it's cakey, in that I can see it on my skin, and then when I apply powder, I see it even more, like my pores. But that could be my skin just being crazy and me not prepping the right way. So I don't know, like it's not my favorite foundation I've picked up this year, but it's cute. It's doable. It's cute. And I also picked up the primer to go with it, the Easy Blur Primer. This is silicone free, and this is the tube version, I guess, or the silicone free version of the little pot primer that she had before, which I didn't really love because it balled up, but this one also can ball up. So again, not my favorite two products at all that I've picked up. I don't know, like I'm still testing it out, and it's almost like you have to just finagle it and figure out a way to make it work for you. Because if you use like a ton of moisturizer before it and then use it, I feel like that makes it ball up even more. But then other times it's work. So it's like, you know, you can always find a way to make products work these days. It's almost like most products are decent, right? So I don't know, I like it, but I'm not in love with it. All right, next foundation I picked up is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. The shade I have is 20 Golden. This one, very pricey. For what? For what reason? Glad I got it on sale, because who are you talking to, right? And I feel like it's okay. Would I recommend you run out and get it? No, not at $68. I feel like it needs more. Like it needs to wow me. At that price point, you need to wow me. I feel like it's an okay foundation. It's pretty on the skin. I do like how it feels. I do like how it looks. It looks pretty decent, you know, when you wear a light layer, but it can get very glowy on oily skin. But it's a glow that I can deal with. So I like it. I don't absolutely love it, and I feel like $68 is really pushing it. And I feel like different people have different experiences with it. as well, because the lighter shades, and I found this with a lot of foundations, if I watch a review of someone lighter complexion, a white girl, right? My white friends here on YouTube, you watch them and they'll talk about a foundation and they'll mention things that I don't experience. And I'm like, do the deeper shades kind of have a different formula? And not different formula in that the base products are different, but because of the different pigments they put in it, does that kind of change the formula a little bit? So I experienced something different, you know, and I've been noticing that a lot. So if you're really interested in a foundation, try to find someone that's close to your skin tone, okay? To get an actual review for your skin tone, because I feel like it's going to vary. And again, it's just something I've noticed. It does vary based on your complexion, your review, your thoughts of it. So I have oily skin, I'm a deeper tan, and I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I think it's a nice enough foundation. $68 is pushing it. But that's a discussion for another day, because we could talk about the price of makeup, the inflation, and who these brands think they are, okay? Because I know a lot of people are upset with Patrick Ta. One, foundation is $68, I know. And then his eyeshadow duos are $42. So I get it. I get it. But that's a discussion for another day. I think I actually want to do a Get Ready With Me where I actually talk about that. All right, let's talk about... yeah, the final foundation I picked up during this haul. This is not really a foundation. It is from Iris and Romeo. It's the Best Skin Days 5-in-1 Skincare Dewy Coverage Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So it's a, what is it saying it is? It's a 5-in-1 hybrid. So what it's saying is, it's skincare and SPF. What are the 5 things it's touting itself as? 5-in-1 hybrid. Then I want the 5 things, girl. No, me have to go read on the website. Hold on. So it's a tinted moisturizer that acts as makeup, skincare, and SPF 30 in one easy step and gives light coverage, a natural glowy finish with protection against UVA, UVB, and blue light. So what are the 5? You say a 5, you know? I'm only here skincare, SPF, and a tinted thing. Girl, go on by your business. They're doing too much talking about this is a 5-in-1 hybrid. It reminds me of when Charlotte Tilbury debuted that that filter. What was it? What should they call it? The filter something, right? No one knew what it was. Like, was it a tinted moisturizer? Was it a primer? What was it? Like, what are we talking about, right? This is giving me that vibe. It's a tinted moisturizer with SPF. Relax. Everybody relax. Okay? Tinted moisturizer is a skincare product. But the shade I got is shade 9. It's a really nice SPF. It's more like a whipped product. And to me, it's a great SPF product. Here's the thing. How I like to layer my products. I will do sunscreen if I'm really going into the sun. Let me tell you something. I said this to Jen Loves during our Creators and Friends trip. I said to her, I'm like, I'm going to say something scandalous. You're going to chastise me, but I don't wear SPF every day. She was so perturbed. She was shocked. She was like, oh my God, no, you have to wear SPF. You know how all the makeup girlies, all the skincare girlies will be like, you have to wear SPF every day. I don't. Now what? Now what? What are we gonna do? We gonna fight? Let's fight, because I don't wear SPF every day. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not saying like do as I do, but I do not, okay? I know, I just don't, okay? But if I know I'm going to be in the sun, which I'm not usually like out and about in the sun. I'm not the one going on the beach. I'm not walking in the sun. I'm in my car to the mall, or to the grocery store or to my mama and back, okay? I'm not out here in these streets. I know it's best to have SPF, but I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not doing all that unless I'm actually going to be out in the sun. But this to me is a nice tinted product to have for the days that I do really need SPF, which aren't often, but I feel like it's a nice little skincare product. I like the way it felt, I like the way it looked, and it's good to have in my arsenal. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I haven't really tried it out because I haven't been out in the sun. Like I said, judge me all you want. That's your business. That's your prerogative. All right, let's go on. Okay, we have concealers. So I have two concealers here. Two concealers. First up is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I love a concealer. I love a powder. Those are my things. Mascara, let me see. Mascara, powder, and concealer. You can always get me with those. And most times foundation as well. I'll try anything. I love trying out complexion products. So, first up, the Danessa Myricks one, as I said. I have the shade 12. It's what I'm wearing right now. Under my eyes and like around my mouth. It's cute. It's cute. It's hydrating. I feel like it's not crepey. It doesn't really settle into orange. Works well enough to cover up dark spots, but like not full coverage. I like it. I like it enough. It's not too dewy at all, which I was expecting it to be just because it's the Yummy Skin line. But not bad, not bad. She's cute. She's cute. I love concealers. I have so many of them and I feel like they're adequate. Like, no concealer really beats so far this year. Should I do a favorites? Are you guys still interested in a favorites from me? Because I don't have many. I haven't worn a lot of makeup, but I do have some standout products, you know, for the year. The one I fell in love with this year is the Win Beauty one by Serena Williams. Believe it or not, that's the best one I've tried this year. And I feel like, you know, the other ones are adequate. The next one I picked up is from Westman Atelier. This one is the Vital Skincare Concealer. Told you I like skincare in my makeup, right? And since it's the sale, Westman Atelier doesn't go on sale, I decided to try it out. The shade I got is Atelier T4. Again, I feel like this is adequate. It's a cute little concealer. Is it anything to write home about? Like, oh my God, you have to have this? No, but I do like it, you know? Again, to me, I haven't really been disappointed by makeup this year because I haven't tried every single thing that's launched. I don't try all the viral makeup. And I feel like, for the most part, brands are doing okay with making products. There have been some fails for sure because I've seen people do their worst of 2024. But I feel like I've been lucky, or I've been more discerning with my purchases, so I haven't really encountered any serious flops. So this is cute. Worth the price? No, I think you can skip it. It's not all that. You know what I mean? The Yummy Skin is better. The Win Beauty is the best. That's just what I think. All right. Shall we get into, let's see, powders. That picked up one powder. Yeah, one powder. And that is the Makeup by Mario. Where did I put it? Here we go. It's the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. Shade I got is 4.5 Medium Dark Honey. I think the swatches that I have to insert, I also had shade 4, which I feel like I should have stuck to, because that's the shade that kind of really works for me, because this one darkens up. Usually with loose powders, I go for a shade lighter because I use it over foundation and it darkens up. So I really should have stuck. Anyway, the powder, another launch that people raved about. This powder is cute. It's cute. It's a nice airbrush, like lightweight finish. I think it's a nice powder as a finishing powder. I don't know as a setting powder for me though. For me, one size beats all setting powders. If I want a matte finish, without being, well, it is very matte. Let me not lie to you. It is very matte, okay? But if I want a powder that's gonna hold my makeup in place, I'm going with the one size. but I feel like this is a good all over powder for the rest of my face to give it this beautiful finish, because it does blur the skin. It looks really pretty. It's ultra fine. It's a nice powder. So I'm not mad I bought it. I love testing powders out, but I feel like this does not replace my one size. And if I'm being honest, I've tried better powders than this, but I don't hate this. I like it enough. Like I said, makeup just hasn't been failing me lately. So this is not a bad powder. It's just not the best I've tried. All right. Next up we have, ooh, should we jump into the eyeshadows now? I feel like we shouldn't. We have some lip products, so I'll finish up with those, but let's do eyeshadows. Not a lot of eyeshadows. I didn't pick up too much. Someone did ask me, and oh, thank you so much, because I think it was a super thanks, which is where you can tip me, okay? Can give me money and your comment gets highlighted and everything. I thank you so much. That was so generous of you. I think you may have made a mistake and did it twice. So I'm very sorry for that. I can't reverse it on my end, but I truly, truly appreciate it. And in that comment, they requested that I picked up the Danessa Myricks palette. And I hemmed and hawed about this, right? I wasn't really gonna pick this up because I'm like, I don't really want that palette. But I did go ahead and grab it. So it's the newest Lightwork palette. And it's called the Lightwork, what is it called? The Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom Palette. It has illuminating pigments, color for eyes, face, and lips. So obviously they're saying that because not all of these have the eye safe pigments. All right. All right. So this is magnetic, customizable, all the things. All right. So what it is a magnetic palette with 3 different, it's not a quint. Okay, so we have quads, quints, and what are you gonna call these? Because it's a 6-pan palettes, okay? I'm not even gonna try to figure out what it would be. So 6-pan palettes for a total of 18, right? But everything is magnetized. So you can pop each of these palettes out of the magnetic back end, right? So each of them are held in by magnets, right? So you can take each of them out. Let me take all of them out. And you have this empty palette that you can put any other magnetized makeup in. So you can use this as a travel palette and customize it however you choose. You can like pop in one of these and take it with you. And then like face products or something else that you want to pop in here, you want to customize it. Or you also get this little guy in the top of your lid that is the cover with a mirror. So it comes in the lid, right? So the palette would look like this, complete, right? But you pop this guy out and now each of these 6 pans becomes a travel size 6-pan palette. Cute. And then, in addition to that, each of these little pans pop out. So these are all magnetized. Does that mean that we're going to see more of this style of palette from Danessa Myricks? I don't know. Is this her new, like her new approach? I don't know, because it is very handy. I was hesitant. I thought, oh, this is gimmicky, this is stupid, but it is pretty handy. It's thin, it's lightweight, it's nice and handy to have like the travel option, because you don't have to bring a specific color story. Like you can swap the shades around to get like a 6-pan assortment that you want to use. So you're not like, you know, locked into these 6 shades in each of these different palettes themselves. You can rearrange them however you want. I like it. I like it. Not gonna lie to you, not gonna hold you. I heard people say like critical things about it, and I'm like, I don't mind this little thing. It's actually pretty handy. So I hope she does more of that style of palette. Oh, let's talk about the color story. I'm talking about just the palette and design, but the color story. These are multi-chromes. A lot of them are multi-chromes. Not all of the shades are multi-chromes, but we have some multi-chromes. We have some duochromes. And then we have what I would consider more like creamy satins. They're not very powdery. They're more silky, like almost a cream to powder finish. No mattes in here, but the satins are close to matte. So like this brown shade, this brownie, well, coppery brown shade, this purple shade, and then these two top shades, this pink and this dusty mauve shade. Those are more of that satin cream to powder finish. And then we have multi-chromes and duochromes, the rest of the shades. And I really like this formula. Now, if you know me, you know Clionadh Cosmetics makes my favorite multi-chromes. But a lot of their formulations are flaky or like glittery. These from Danessa are more like their jeweled multi-chromes that has that black base. But these don't all have a black base. But they remind me of that smooth formulation where it just glides. It's silky versus like sparkly. And most multi-chromes that I've tried from other brands, not Clionadh, but other brands tend to be a sparklier formula. It's not as refined, it's not as smooth. So these I feel like are an elevated multi-chrome. Gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you, I think this palette is probably one of the better lightwork palettes with just the innovation. And I love that Danessa is doing that. Like, she's innovating, she's doing things different. She's not just duplicating everything that is already on the market, all the trends. She's not just jumping on the bandwagon. She's doing her own thing. She's in her own lane. And I can appreciate that. I definitely can appreciate that. So I really like these. I think they're definitely an elevated multi-chrome. I think she hit the formula out the market. If you're not going Clionadh, I think Danessa is actually doing great things on the mainstream level. Like, you know, when it comes to mid-range brands. And multi-chromes are going to be pricier, I'll tell you that. So the price point kind of makes sense. You're going to spend around the same amount if you get the same number of shades from Clionadh, because multi-chromes tend to be pricier. All right, where are we at? Let's talk about this next collection of palettes. So this is a holiday collection from Tarte. I know Tarte. Ew, Tarte Cosmetics. Tina doesn't buy from Tarte anymore. Listen, I used to be an avid Tarte palette collector. One of my first holiday palettes was that, what was it, like a jewelry box collection from Tarte with, like, it was in this box and the palette slid out. I think you had to open like drawers to get them. I forget how it was, but it was like stacked in like this jewelry box thing. It was a whole situation, okay? I love that palette and I used to collect it. Like, they used to do fun things. Tarte back in the day. They've since then kind of deviated. They're doing their thing and I don't really check for them, but let me tell you something. I saw this palette collection in store. I saw this little package. I was like, what's that? It's 3 eyeshadow palettes. It was a holiday set. I think you can probably still get this, but $55. They claim it's a $336 value. How? So you're telling me each of these palettes is $112? Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Are you stupid? No. No freaking way, okay? $55 is just about right. Like, who are we talking about? $336 value for 3 palettes from Tarte. Each of the... Shut your fucking mouth, I can't. If each of these palettes were $36, I'd be okay with that. It's not $100 and something for each of these palettes. Shut up. Shut up. It's the Golden Era Amazonian Clay Collector Set. There are 3 palettes in it, like I was saying. Each of the palettes contain 8 eyeshadows. How is that $100 and something? Shut up. Each eyeshadow is 0.38 ounce, so less than a small sized eyeshadow. So there are 3 different palettes, like I said. We have Bejeweled, which has sultry, jewel tones and metallics. Each of the palettes have like a different gilded design. They're nice and sleek. They're gold, you know, tart, holiday. That's what you get. Has a mirror in each of them, 8 eyeshadows, and we have the jewel tones and metallics. So we have 4 mattes, 4 jewel tones. These are smooth and cute. So when I swatched these in store, I was like, hi Tarte, how are you? How are you? 20% off, thank you so much. So the mattes are buttery and smooth and the jewel tones are cute. So I was like, hold on. At $55 is not bad for 24 eyeshadows. I was like, hold on, Tarte, come on, talk to me. Gilded has glamorous golds and neutrals, which is exactly right. 4 mattes again, 4 metallic like golden tones, and a coppery shade and a icy. Ooh, these are all cute. And then the third one, Elegance. This one has precious pinks and roses. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. But the mattes, especially this eggplant shade, beautiful. The pinks, I'm not a pink person. I can get into pink, but this is cute. This was really cute. And if you had like a friend that you could pass one of these on to that you're not really into, it's a vibe. All 3 of these are cute. I'm not gonna hold you. This was good. Tarte, you did the damn thing with these palettes. The mattes again, beautiful. I actually used some of the dark mattes on my outer crease for this look because I was like, let me use it. Let me blend this out. Now, are they fading just a little bit? Yeah, I didn't really prime my eyes or did anything. I was like doing something quick for this video, but they're cute. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Let me mention it now. With the Danessa Myricks palette, in addition to like the empty palette that you can, you know, get from depotting all those 3 palettes, with the travel little lid on it and all that good stuff, you also get this little travel faux leather case. I dropped it because of course, but it's like a faux leather case that is magnetic, right? You put your little palette in and it snaps closed and you can use it for anything. You can put, I don't know, your tweezers and your little scissors in here and travel with it. You can put some lip products in here. Like, it's a cute little case. And I think that's great because the palette itself isn't cheap. It's like $129 or something like that. What is it? Like $125? Something in that range, right? So to get all these little accoutrements with it, I'm happy that she gave us all that. All right. So yeah, now let's move on to the singles. All right. I picked up a Giorgio Armani, what is it called? The Eye Tints. This is the Longwear Luminous Liquid Eyeshadow. They added a couple of new shades. This one is 68S, which stands for shimmer, and the shade name is Tobacco. It's not really a taupe. It's like a tan shade with a bit of silver to it. It's like a one and done shadow. And I love these types of shades. This is perfect. One and done. Well, I would never do I'm not a one and done kind of person. I'm gonna put something in the outer corner. Like this look right now, I would put this on the lid and put a little bit of darkening on the outer corner. I just feel like it lifts my eyes a little bit more and it looks better that way. One and done is cute, but one and done is not for me. But this little eye tint, I love these little eye tints because they're lightweight, they don't crease, they give a nice wash of color, and the shimmers are really beautiful as well as the mattes. So I picked this new shade up because I swatched it in store and it was really cute. So there you have it. Let's talk about the duos from Patrick Ta. Okay, I didn't get these during the sale. I bought them before the sale, but hear me out. I had that $100 off VIB Rouge gift card. You know, the one that you use your points towards? I had that $100, gift card. And you have to use it in one go. And you can't return the products because you lose the money. So you have to be committed to the purchase, right? And I heard all the hubbub about these duos. And I was like, all right, I'm not buying those for $42. I'm not spending my own money on that. But I can use this $100 point perk on this because technically it's not my money. It is though, you know, it still is my money. I earned it from my points, but it's not as jarring, you know? So I picked up 3 of the duos, ended up paying like $20-something after taxes and all that, like maybe $30 for the 3 of them, which out of pocket. So I think that was a good deal. And that way I didn't feel as guilty spending $42 on that. Now, let me talk about this for a quick second. $42 for an eyeshadow duo is absurd. Do I have to tell you that? No, I don't. It's up to you if you're gonna try it or not. I don't have to convince you that these are worth $42 because they're not. Let's be quite frank. Most makeup isn't worth the price that we're spending on it these days anyway, okay? I'm not gonna compare it to Urban Decay. You know, those are $4 for the singles. So if you got 2 of them, technically you're paying more. And I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna give you a price breakdown with the size and the blah, blah, blah. It's $42. That's all you need to know. You get 2 eyeshadows. Are you willing to spend that for 2 eyeshadows? That's your call. It's as simple as that. There is nothing Patrick Ta can tell you about how spectacular this formula is to convince you if you're already not convinced, okay? Point blank, period. You're gonna try it or you're not. I don't have to tell you anything else. But what I will tell you is that these eyeshadow duos are cute. They're nice. Each of them seems to be a different formula though, which I don't mind. People have been making mention of that, but they don't all have the same finish. I picked up, let's start from the top, talk to my team. So this one has the icy, is that like a light champagne? And then more of a duochrome pinky gold. This is cute. This is the lightest one that I have. I feel like this is gonna be suitable for like center of the lid topper shades or inner tear duct. They're good as like a wash of color over the lids that's gonna have some shimmer to them. These shades are more on the subtle sheer side for this duo, which I don't mind. Again, center of the lid, I don't really like chunky sparkle. So this formula to me is a more refined formula. It's not gonna just fall all over the face, which is good. And Patrick Ta does mention that there's minimal fallout, which I do agree. Minimal fallout. You can use these damp, they're a baked formula. So you can use these damp, use them with your finger, use them with a dry brush. Just however you want the finish to look is how you would approach these. You're gonna get more pigmentation from a finger, or using them damp, you're gonna get more like a smooth, like cream to powder formula. Using them with a brush, you're gonna get something more sparse. But if you use like a shader brush, you can get more pigmentation. Fair enough? Okay, cute. The next duo is the Do You Know Who I Am? This is the Golden Duo. So we have a tan shade with golden sparkle. That is beautiful all over the lid. And then the second shade, which they don't have individual shade names, the bottom shade is more of an orangey warm gold. This is also a beautiful duo. To me, I'm gonna be honest, this is a formula that I can get into because again, it's not this sparkly, chunky, glitter bomb that most shades on the market are, and I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like those shades. If they're sparkly, I don't want them. If they're sparse, I don't want them. But I like this formula because it's a smoother formula. It's baked, it's not pressed. So you can get a smoother application and it just adheres to the lid a little bit more and it feels more lightweight. Have you ever tried like a baked mineral blush or a highlighter that gives you that, you know, nice airy vibe? This is what this does, but it's more sparkly, it's more shiny. I like that. Sue me. Use a glitter glue if you want real intense sparkle. Use your finger, use it damp. All right. Next up, this one is still at the club. This is the Taupey Duo. This one has like a dirty taupe, which has silver and a little bit of purple to it. My hands are a little bit damp, so you'll see what I mean by using them damp. And then the bottom shade is going to be more of a subtle smoky brown. I love both these shades. But again, what are you into? Are you going to get use out of this? I will tell you right now, I will. Do I regret these? No. My out-of-pocket expense was not $42. So I feel better about the purchase. I didn't break the bank on these, and I'm still going to use them. I like them, but I would never tell anyone to spend $42 on them because, I mean, they're not worth $42. Get them on sale. If you could have gotten the 20% off, they might have been worth checking out. Again, it's up to you. You spend your money how you want to. We spend money on frivolous things all the time. So that's just my 2 cents. I like them. I don't have the monetary or financial investment of spending my own full-on money on them. But, you know, that's just the vibe, you know? That's just the vibe. All right, let's continue with eyes because I did pick up some mascaras. I know, I'm kind of a mascara junkie as well. I told you, face products, complexion products, so foundation, concealer, powder, all about it. But I also love a mascara, all right? So I picked up the new Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerized Volume Mascara. Say volume, I'm all about it. I don't have struggle lashes, so a mascara is gonna work for me. The mascara I'm wearing right now, actually, where is it? It is the Hourglass Mascara. I picked this up because I had a gift card. I'll get back to this one, but I picked up the Exaggerized from Charlotte Tilbury. The one on this, which I really shouldn't be opening this, but I'm not someone who throws out mascara after 3 months, so these will be used. This one is a curved natural fiber bristle one. They're short and it's a black formula. Not too impressed. It's okay. It clicks closed, which is great. So I'm gonna put that back into the box and I'll use it when I get to it. But I like this little mascara. It will do. And then the one I was just talking about is the Hourglass one. Didn't pick it up during the sale. I had a gift card that I got for Christmas, so I just went out and grabbed these. So this is the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. Comes in the Hourglass packaging. Cute, cute, cute. This one is what I said I was wearing. So it has a conical shape again, the natural fiber bristles, short, stubby. This is cute. Anything to write home about? No, but it's a cute natural mascara, rich black. I like it. And it clicks closed again, so we don't throw out mascara here, we use them up, okay? And then I also picked up the new one from House Labs. This one is the B Structural Volumizing Plus Lengthening Mascara in Black Onyx. Brand new. Picked it up again with the gift card. This also has the natural fiber bristles, but this one has that curved shape. What shape would that be? Is it it's kind of an hourglass, yeah, because it has the little dip in the middle. Didn't try this yet. But we're going to try it out. Don't worry about it. We are going to try her out. And I have another one. I know. Don't do it. Don't question me. The next one I have is actually a brown one. So again, trends, all the trends. Brown mascara is apparently a trend. So I picked up the one from Lancome. This is the Idole Lash or Lash Idole. However you want to say it, lash lifting volumizing mascara, fanned out volume, up to 24-hour wear in the shade True Brown. I wanted to try a brown mascara. I was going to try the one from YSL. That one looked very intriguing. I might still. We'll see how I feel, because I feel like I don't want to buy any more makeup. I'm over makeup, honestly. This one has plastic bristles now. And it has a little bit of a C shape. So it's curved. And the brown is a little bit redder than I would have liked. That's why I said I wanted to try the YSL one. But that's going to probably be further down in the year when I feel like it. I really don't feel like it because brown mascara, I don't feel like that looks very natural on me because I have black hair, I have black lashes, like black brows, like where am I going, right? But I wanted to try out a brown mascara. So I'm trying out a brown mascara. And we'll wrap up now with lip products. Whoo, I've been talking forever, girl. Let me talk to you. These are on sale right now, so you could probably still get these if you wanted to grab them on sale. So this is a holiday set from Patrick Ta. This is the Major Volume Plump and Gloss Duo, which I love the Plump and Gloss from Patrick Ta. And this guy was a little set with two. They have Main Stage, which is a dark plum, and then Headliner, which is a creamy, milky pink. And it's no like a lavender, right? Creamy lavender. All the rage, but it's sheer, so it's not gonna look full-on lavender or full-on milky. It's almost like just a clear with a hint of a milky tone to it. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of these. And then the berry one has like a little berry tint. So it was cute to get this in a duo. Even better now because it's on sale. I wish I'd waited for the sale, but I got the 20% off. So I kind of got a little bit of a sale, but also not really because I could have just waited. And I know better because there's always a sale on these sets after the holidays where you get 50% off. But if you can, try to get them on sale. Okay, and then finishing up finally with the Too Faced little set. This is the Kiss and Jelly Perfect Pear Set. Limited edition, so we have 2 limited edition shades. Love this formula as well. It's really cute. So this one is Bubblegum, which is a shimmery, like peachy pink. Ah, that's so pretty. So it's glittery, but I found like the glitter in these Too Faced Kissing Glosses are not chunky, so you don't really feel them on the lips. And that is pretty and sparkly. Ooh. And then the other shade is Black Cherry. So it's a berry tone. Again, similar to like the Patrick Ta one. And these smell the way they're described. So like Black Cherry is going to smell like black cherry. And then bubblegum smells like bubblegum. So, boom, bada bow. Boom. Okay, those are the things I picked up during the Sephora sale, but also with a gift card and yeah, gift cards. So 2 gift cards got me a few things, and then of course my discount during the sale. There you have it. Oh my god, that was a long haul. I chatted quite a bit. Hope you guys don't mind. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave links below. Those are going to be affiliate links. So I'm going to list out all the products that I mentioned and, spoke about in this video down below in the description box with links on where you can pick them up. If there's an asterisk next to any of those links, or if it shows up as a YouTube shopping link, that means it is an affiliate link. I will get a small kickback if you shop through those links, which I truly appreciate if you do. Thank you so much because it does help to put right back into the channel. It shows your support, doesn't change the sale price. If you were picking it up anyway, it's just a way to give me a little bit of a sales commission for you, purchasing it because I recommended it. I swatched it, like I spoke about it, like, come on. I also have YouTube thanks and YouTube memberships, which act as a tip jar if you wanted to give a little bit back to the channel. I will also leave my baby registry down below. If you wanted to buy something for little fancy face, it is coming down to the time that they will be born, so you can grab me something through the registry, but there's no pressure at all. I truly just appreciate you watching my videos, leaving a comment, sharing with your friends so we can get in the algorithm. You know how that goes. Feel free to hit the thumbs up button and the favorites and all that. Any little bit helps the channel out. And check out my previous videos as well. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed because they're going to be upcoming hauls as I mentioned and other videos. So thank you so much for watching. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.